While I am extremely proud of law enforcement's persistence and their unwavering dedication to identify this alleged offender and stop further abuse, this is chilling news. More broadly, it is with a heavy heart that the AFP and other law enforcement dedicate so much time and resources to prevent and take action against individuals who commit heinous crimes against children. There is not much solace I can give parents and children who have been identified under Operation Tenterfield, but I can tell you we never gave up and we never will when it comes to protecting children.
Reporter Kira Jones is following the story and joins us now from Brisbane. So Kira, this is an awful, awful story. Take us through the details of these charges.
Well, senior police have described this as the most horrific and distressing case of alleged child abuse that they've ever seen. As you said, this 45-year-old Gold Coast man was a childcare worker. He has been charged with 1,623 child abuse offences against 91 children, including 136 counts of rape and 110 counts of sexual intercourse with a child under 10. It is alleged these offences took place in Brisbane, Sydney and an overseas location between 2007 and 2022. That's a 15-year period. The Australian Federal Police alleges the man also recorded his offending on phones and cameras while working in 10 childcare centres. All the children allegedly offended against were girls under the age of 10. This investigation was significant. It involved the Australian Federal Police, Queensland Police and New South Wales Police. And as I've outlined, it is alleged these offences happened at childcare centres, and police say this man had all the qualifications to work in these centres. Now, here's some more detail on the charges from Australian Federal Police Assistant Commissioner Justine Goh.
The AFP is highly confident that all 87 Australian children who were recorded in the alleged child abuse material have been identified. The parents of all the Australian children recorded in the alleged child abuse material have been informed of the investigation. Some of the individuals identified in the alleged child abuse material are now aged over 18 years and have been informed. Can I please underscore that message to parents and carers? All of the parents and carers of Australian children who were recorded in the alleged child abuse material have been identified of the investigation.
And how did this investigation unfold, Kira?
Well, this outcome is the culmination of years of dedicated and complex investigation across jurisdictions. Now, Operation Tenterfield began when the Queensland Police Service located alleged child abuse images and videos on the dark web back in 2014. Now, fast forward to August 2022, when federal police were able to trace images identified in the background to a Brisbane childcare centre. From there, they executed a search warrant and arrested that 45-year-old man. This is what Australian Federal Police Assistant Commissioner Justine Goh had to say about the investigation itself.
The genesis of Operation Tenterfield is linked to Queensland Police Service locating alleged child abuse images and videos on the dark web in 2014. Queensland Police Service posted them on an international victim identification database, seeking assistance from the global victim identification community. In August 2022, the AFP was able to trace objects identified in the background of the alleged images and videos posted on the dark web between 2013 and 2014 to a Brisbane childcare centre. Following inquiries with the childcare centre, the AFP executed a search warrant on the 20th of August 2022 in Brisbane and arrested the man in Brisbane's southwestern suburbs about 1 a.m. on the 21st of August.
And Kira, what happens next?
Now, the man's case is due to be mentioned in the Brisbane Magistrates Court later this month. Once the man faces those charges here in Queensland, police will seek his extradition back to New South Wales, where he'll face 180 child sex abuse related charges against 23 victims aged 1 to 5. This is what Commissioner Michael Fitzgerald from New South Wales Police had to say about next steps.
The New South Wales Police Force have obtained a warrant for the arrest of this 45-year-old man. That warrant relates to 180 charges of child sexual abuse. 23 victims are part of those 180 charges. Those charges carry life imprisonment. Once this man faces the AFP charges here in Queensland, we will be seeking his extradition back to New South Wales. This is one of the most horrific child abuse cases that I've seen in nearly 40 years of policing. And New South Wales Police will continue to relentlessly pursue this matter on behalf of our 23 victims, who remain our #1 priority. Alongside our partner agencies, we are absolutely committed to prosecuting anyone who comes after our most vulnerable.
Now, police are limited in the detail they can provide in regards to this very challenging and difficult case in terms of what childcare centres were involved and, of course, the identity of the children involved. However, this is definitely a very dark and distressing day for so many people.
Kira, thank you. And if this story has raised any issues for you, you can get help by calling the National Sexual Assault and Family Violence Counselling Helpline on 1800 RESPECT, which is 1800 737 732. And if you need information or support, you can contact Beyond Blue on 1300 22 46 36. Or if you or someone you know is experiencing distress, please contact Lifeline on 13 11 14.